And now Lauren Robinson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
On this end, Cherish Lombard. From the Press Register, sports writer Jeff Duke. My favorite person in the whole world from the Press Register food section, David Holloway. Director of Marine Resources and the head of the Alabama Seafood Marketing Commission, Chris Blankenship. Dauphin Island's own Mayor Jeff Collier. Are you a senator or a judge now? Our local senator and judge, Ben Brooks. And welcome to Dauphin Island, our new police chief, Chief Darrell Wilson. House District 105 Representative David Sessions. And Dauphin Island Town Councilwoman Lisa Hanson. And now, our distinguished MCs from Talk Radio 106.5, Sean Sullivan and Wayne Gardner.
Thank you all for being here tonight, and I hope you didn't wear your good shoes. Or any shoes. We had a pretty good storm here on the island throughout the afternoon, actually about 2 or 3 of them throughout the day. But we're glad you're here tonight, and we look forward to another Liars Contest. All right, let's get started. We'll move this along smartly for you tonight and let you get on with what you're doing. Our first liar this evening is Krista Robertson. Krista Robertson.
So, a lot of people come to the bakery. They don't know the island. They don't know anything about fishing. Where do you go to go fishing? What do you use for bait? What kind of rod do you use? Blah, 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 blah. So this one guy comes in. He's from Canada. Come down here to the island. And he figures he wants to try out some fishing. So I'm trying to explain it to him. He doesn't get it. So I'm like, all right. I get off at like 2. I'll meet you down there at the East End. We go down there at the East End. Hook him up a line. Yeah, I got it. I'm like,
let's bring back a classic. A classic. This man has been on the stage many times. He's lied to you before. I'm scared he's going to do it again. Captain T-Bone, come on up. Are you ready for a Captain T-Bone story? If you are, say hell yeah! Well, that's me. He said, I want you to take these folks from France on a fishing trip. This is a big deal. But it's got to be hush-hush. What are you talking about, Mr. Mayor? it's got to be real hush-hush. You can't tell nobody. Not your friends, not your relatives. I said, you mean I can't even tell my wife? No, you can't tell your wife. He goes, Captain T-Bone, this is the most wonderful chicken salad we've ever had in our lives. I said, it's just regular chicken salad. I stole the recipe out of the press register from David Holloway. So we went into the restaurant. We ordered an oyster po' boy. Had that French bread from over in New Orleans they shipping in nowadays. Everybody had a good time. It wasn't nothing.
Our next liar tonight is Roger Dixon. Roger?
I'm going to try to make a fishing story out of this. Been married to my favorite wife about 30 years next April. Got married in 1983. About 6 months later, went fishing with Jeff Mildy and Rick Calloway. Whatever else going on in the line. Well, let's get to the real story. Got back home. Been married 6 months now. We was in love. Most time I walked through the door of my trailer, my wife would meet me. Well, she didn't meet me. I said, she must be busy. So I pulled tell me what's wrong. Well, here she comes. Long trailer. What? I said, what's wrong? She said, well, a woman called today. I said, oh, Lord, good judge Jesus. I said, what that woman want? She said, well, she said she was going to make mad, passionate love to you, something you'll never forget the rest of your life, and whoop my butt. I said, oh, good God, Jesus. I said, if something happens, that woman makes mad, passionate love to me, something I'll never forget, I'm going to try to talk right up in your butt. Thank you.
I was first mating on a boat down in Clearwater, Florida, and we had few people from out of town. They were north, and they didn't know squat about fishing.
And we finally had a fish, and it took 2 hours, and I mean 2 hours to reel him in. And man, I finally got that fish in. It was a swordfish, and it had a big snapper on the end of its sword.
I work out there at the Chevron refinery. Me and my buddy was coming out going fishing. We've been working shutdowns 14 days straight. We had 1 day off. All that is raising hell about going fishing. They want us to do things.
Alyssa Honay.
Okay, how many people are sick of these guys and all the lies they're telling tonight? Okay, this is going to be a quick story. So, I like to fish. Basically, I'm every guy's dream. Just saying.
Okay, good.
Done? Okay, that works. Like you're trying to, help them hold a rod. A little lower.
The worst liar. That's like being the, nicest Nazi?
It is like being the nicest Nazi, Wayne, yes.
Yeah. Eric Lurch.
Hey!
Our worst liar tonight. And you get a trophy for that, Eric. Come on up. Second tonight, and his name is Justin Turner.
All right, Justin!
Island, at least this evening, is Alyssa Honay.
Yeah!